Morning. Well, morning for me. Good day to you. I'm Dee. We've got an hour of yin yang together, so we're going to get straight into it. We're actually going to start in a shoelace pose for our yin section. So it will be different for everyone, and as always, I'll offer you the pose, and if you want to take it somewhere different, then feel free to do that for yourself. Make it your own practice. So a modified shoelace is your left leg out in front, long, your right leg over the top, where you're trying to bring your knees so they're stacking on top of one another. If that's accessible for you, come on brain, then you can bring the other leg in as well. So you are, for most of us, if you haven't done much movement today, you are relatively cold. And so your hips might feel quite tight here. So feel free to adjust the position and the knees and whatnot to whatever's suitable for you. You can bring in props. So if you have a bolster handy, you can bring it in on an angle even. So you just rest your forehead at the end or on your lap. So you can just kind of fold in, close your eyes. Pillows, blankets, blocks, whatever you've got around. Just to make it as comfortable as possible to be able to hold it for the duration of the yin time. Slow your breathing down. Connect deeply to it. Each breath as it happens. I've been constantly reminded, especially lately, but over the years of practice, and especially this year, of why I practice. And you know, for most of us, it's initially a very personal thing. It's a very individual. We come to tone up, we come to gain more flexibility or more balance in the body, so it's quite physical. And then we evolve. And it becomes more mental, more emotional, and then more spiritual. And you know, when we were open, and hopefully again soon, a lot of our community joke and say their partners say to them, "When are you going to yoga next?" That's the beauty of practice, is it becomes not just personal anymore, not just for the individual, but for the collective. Everyone around us benefits from our practice. My teacher a little while ago shared with me, and it kind of rocked my world. It was a real eye-opener, a comment. She said, "We're only as conscious as the least amongst us." And that really shook my world, like rocked my foundations. But then I realized
just how important it is for me to practice. For myself, for my family, for my community. We all have the opportunity and the power to lift consciousness, to lift the consciousness of the least amongst us. How important my practice is to me now. Like most people, it started off very personal, very individual, very physical. Now it's so much bigger than that. You got 3 more breaths. Take this into a twist. So when you're ready, just straighten out the spine. Bring your prop, whatever you've got. You don't need a prop, but if you do have one, bring it to your left-hand side. You're going to keep the loop in your legs and just make your way onto your back. So the right leg stays on top of the left. And then drop your knees over to your prop. If you don't, like I said, if you don't have a prop, you don't have to have one. But keep the wrap of the legs, so we're in a twisted roots. Reach the right arm out. Send your gaze over to the right to finish off the rotation in the spine, and then close your eyes. Only as conscious as the least amongst us. It's like that old saying, you know, we're only as strong as the weakest link in our team. So if we focus on, you know, lifting the strengths of the team, then everyone benefits. Value of you doing your practice right now. It's not just about you. Lots of fruits to our labor, definitely, physically, mentally, emotionally. But the more the individual practices, the more the collective reaps the benefits. The more I lift my consciousness, the more the people around me benefit from that. The more their consciousness lifts as well. So my practice is non-negotiable. Ever evolving, definitely, but non-negotiable. unravel yourself. Just lie flat in Shavasana for maybe 3 to 5 breaths. Allow the spine to neutralize. Stay connected, stay conscious. As you're ready, set yourself up, your shoelace pose with the left leg on top. It's the same thing, right leg out long for the modification. Draw the left leg over to where it's suitable for you at this point of your practice. If you have the range, then bring that right leg underneath as well. And props. Consciousness you can lift in yourself. The more you tap in, the more connection you generate, you cultivate, the more impact you'll have in the broader collective. 1% is what they say. The studies, they've done a study, probably many studies now, but it takes 1% of a community to change the entire community. Three breaths. Setting up that twisted roots as you feel ready. Keeping the legs looped. Bringing your prop to your right side because your left leg will be on top. And then dropping the legs over. Reaching your left arm, gazing towards the left side. Five more breaths. Rolling out into Shavasana when you're ready and just lying there flat. 3 to 5 breaths. Hug your knees into your chest. Take just a short little happy baby. You can rock from side to side if you like. Then hug your knees in, rock and roll over to some cat-cows. Do as many rock and rolls as you need to and as many cat-cows as you need to. At least 3 breaths through the mobilizing spine, exhaling back of the ribs to the sky, inhaling from the ribs to the floor. Side stretch, rotation. Yummy foot stretch. Again, only when you feel ready, you're going to make your way up into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedal it out. Core is on, pelvic floor, pit of the belly. Deep connection to your breath. Walk your hands back to your feet. Find a ragdoll. Turn that drishti, that gaze point in for your consciousness connection. Benefiting yourself first and foremost, but then everyone, everything around you. Plants, pets. The more conscious we become, the more conscious everything around us becomes. Come into a halfway lift, and then step your right foot behind your left and come back into a forward fold with the legs crossed. You might even like to walk your hands, take it gently towards the left, and you'll feel a stretch through the right side, hip, back, leg. One more breath. Come back to ragdoll. If you want to take a shoulder stretch or anything else in your ragdoll, feel free. Halfway lift, stepping the left leg behind the right, folding down first. You can bend your knees. Then maybe take the hands, walk them over towards the right, a little bit or a lot. Keep them on the floor for balance. I mean, you can play, you can come into a bit of a side stretch, there's no right or wrong, but just notice that you can feel that side through the left side hip, down the left side of the leg, into the lower back, even into the left side body. One more breath. One more ragdoll. Last breath here. Use your next inhale to come into a halfway lift and walk your hands forward into a high plank. Dandasana. Modify this with the knees on the floor. Push the floor away, hug your thumbs in, grip the mat with your fingertips. Heels to head, find that length. Really lift up through the pit of the belly. Take a breath in, shift your weight forward, lie down. 3 cobras. Lift up, breathe in. Release back down, breathe out. You've got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep connection, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Right leg, take it up to the sky. Bend the knee, peel the hip space open. Stay, fill. Low lunge. Use your core, bring the foot through, sink down through the hips. Take a breath in. And you come into your pyramid pose and the breath out, stay. Pyramid to low lunge twist. So plug in the left hand, sink down through the hips, bending the right knee, and then take the right hand all the way up. Core on, focus, drishti, breath, consciousness. Everything we do is deliberate. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take your left leg up, bend and peel open. Take an inhale, and then when you exhale, use your core, bring that left foot through low lunge, sink and fill, pyramid, fold. Stay. only as conscious as the least amongst us. It's our duty as yogis to raise consciousness for ourselves, for the entire planet. Last breath. Low lunge twist. Plug in the right hand, send the left hand to the sky. Especially during these times, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are still really uptight, unsure, fearful, reactive. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Come forward into your high plank, fill up. Down to your belly, exhale the breath out. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. 1 more, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Stay for the inhale. Walk your hands back to your feet on the exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot comes behind as you forward fold, breathe out. Over to your left, walk the hands, breathe in. And then come back to your forward fold, unravel the legs, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg goes behind the right as you exhale and fold. As you inhale, you walk the hands over towards the right. And you come back to your forward fold, unraveling the legs on the exhale. You take a halfway lift. Lengthen out through the spine, walk the hands forward, high plank. This time, shift forward, inhale, down to low plank, exhale. Up dog, fill up. Down dog, empty out. Bring it all together, right leg, take it up, inhale. Bring it straight through now, low lunge, exhale. Sink and fill, in. Pyramid out, stay for a full breath. Make it deep, make it conscious. Low lunge twist, right hand up, fill. Downward facing dog, empty. Left leg, take it up. Straight through, low lunge. Sink, fill. Pyramid fold. Again, a full round of breath. Deliberate, lifting consciousness. Low lunge twist, left hand goes up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. High plank, Dandasana, fill. Low plank, Chaturanga, empty. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale. Stay for the breath in. Walk the hands back to the feet, breath out. Halfway lift, fill. Right leg comes behind, fold. Walk the hands to the left, inhale. Back to forward fold, unravel the legs, exhale. Halfway lift, in. Left leg, bring it behind, out, fold. Walk the hands to the right, inhale. Back to forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, in. High plank, Dandasana, out. Shift forward and down, breathe in, then out. Up dog, fill. Down dog, empty. Go again, right side, take the leg up. Bring it through. Sink, fill. Pyramid fold. Not going to stay anymore. Coming to your twist. Breath in. Down dog. Breath out. Left leg. Take it up. Exhale it through. Sink. Fill. Pyramid fold. Twist. Left hand up. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. High plank. Fill. Low plank. Empty. Upward facing in. Downward facing out. Breathe in. Hands walk back. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Right leg comes behind. Exhale. Walk the hands to the left. Inhale. Forward fold. Unravel. Exhale. Halfway lift. Left leg behind. Empty. Walk the hands to the right. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Half lift in, high plank out. Shift forward as you breathe in, down as you breathe out. Up dog, fill. Down dog, empty. One more, right side, leg up. Low lunge. Sink, fill. Pyramid fold. Twist, right hand up. Downward facing dog, empty. Left leg in, through, out. Sink and fill. Pyramid fold. Twist, left hand up. Down dog, step the left leg back. Vinyasa high to low. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Walk the hands back. Halfway lift. Bring the right leg behind. Fold. Walk the hands to the left. In. Back to forward fold. Out. Halfway lift. In. Left leg behind. Out. Walk the hands to the right. Inhale. Back to forward fold. Unravel. Exhale. Halfway lift. High plank. Shift forward. Lower down. Fill up. Empty out. Stay. Close your eyes. As you raise your consciousness, the consciousness level of everyone and everything around you raises with you. It's that important. You reap all the benefits personally, but there's so much more to this great science. Last breath here. Take the right leg to the sky. Inhale. Bring it through to low lunge. Exhale. Sink and fill. Come back to your pyramid pose. Empty the breath out. Now, we're going to set this up slowly. So halfway lift happens on the inhale in your pyramid. So see if you can keep that right leg straight. Tilt your sit bones back towards the back of your space and really lengthen out through your spine, pulling up the pit of your belly. Now where your hands go is completely up to you. So you can have fingertips on the floor, you can bring the hands to that right shin, just really dig your feet in to give you that kind of balance. That happens on the inhale. You're going to walk your hands, feet don't move. Walk your hands to the right, your right side or the right side of your mat and fold on the exhale. So you're going to feel all sorts of things here. You're going to feel through your back, through your hips, maybe through the outside of that right leg. But walk the hands as far over as you can, like we did at the back of the mat in our forward folds. Walk over and fold. That happens on the exhale. Stay here. 3, 2, 1 more breath. We open to Trikonasana on the inhale. So you kind of unravel from that rotation. Place the right hand. Foot, floor, leg, whatever's appropriate for you. Open up through the left side. So left hand reaches. Left hip, left shoulder stack on top of the right side. Right leg can be bent. Core must be on and spine is focused for being straight. Breathe in. Long exhale. Do that 2 more times. In. Out. 1 more big breath in. We set up our half moon on the breath out. So weight comes forward into that right leg. Right fingertips to the floor, open up the left side. In flow, you'll have an exhale to get here, then an inhale to really open up the shape. Because then we're going to really work on the strength now of those outside glutes. So on the exhale, you're going to slide your left leg over towards the wall, lift it on the same plane as it started, and your left fingertips are going to touch your toes. Then the inhale, we kick it back. So you're really going to feel it in that right hip, both hips actually. So inhale is your half moon. Exhale, guide the leg over towards the left, touch your toes. Inhale, come back. We've got 3 each round. So 1 more, exhale, touch your toes. And then inhale, kick it back. Now on the exhale, we take that forward fold that we did at the back of the mat. So the left leg comes behind the right and you fold. You walk your hands to your right hand side. We take a breath in, same as what we did at the back in Sun A. And then come back to forward fold on your breath out, unraveling the legs. Halfway lift, we fill up. Then we take our connecting vinyasa. So high plank, down to low, into upward facing, Back into downward facing. Stay, breathe. Left side, take your leg up, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Sink and fill. Now we come into that pyramid pose, empty out the breath. Now here's where we add it all on. So we start with a halfway lift. Really dig your feet into the floor, especially big toe knuckle, little toe knuckle, inside outside edge of the heel. Big toe knuckle on the front leg, little toe knuckle on the back leg. Spine is long, that happens on an in, so you can walk your hands over towards the left side of your mat, keeping your legs as is. Stay here, fold, breathe. From here, we'll take one more breath, and this opens us up to Trikonasana. So your left hand, floor, foot, leg, whatever's appropriate for your practice, open up through the right side. Stack shoulders, open up through the hips, ground down through the feet, lengthen out through the spine. Pelvic floor, put the belly, drishti, breath, consciousness. Take another inhale and then set yourself up for your half moon on your exhale. Taking it slow. Weight goes in the left leg so the right side can open up. Once you've got that balance, so we exhale in flow to set up. We inhale, expand the half moon shape. And then exhale, slide the leg over to the right, touch your toes. See if you can keep it on the same height, the same plane, and then kick it back. Inhale. Touch your toes, two more, exhale. Kick it back, breathe in. One more, touch your toes. From here, you kick it back on the breath in, and then you bring it to behind the left leg, forward fold on the breath out. You walk your hands to the left side of your space, your mat. That happens on the inhale. You'll feel again that side stretch. And then we come back into our forward fold, unraveling the legs on the exhale. Halfway lift fills us up. High plank, empties the breath out. Shift forward, breathe in. Down on the out. Upward facing fill. Downward facing empty. Close your eyes. Stay, breathe. The good news is with our yin yang, because we spend time in yin at the beginning, we've only got sun B, this sun B flow to go to really warm the body up and the hips. And then we come back into a nice yummy big stretch. So let's do this, right leg to the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Sink and fill. Pyramid fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Keep the legs, the hips as is, just walk the hands over to the right, fold, exhale. Trikonasana, right hand places, left hand opens, that's inhale. Half moon setup, exhale. Now big breath in, slide the leg over, breath out. Kick back, inhale. We've got two more, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Back to half moon, inhale. Left leg comes behind the right, exhale. Fold. Walk the hands to the right, inhale. Forward fold, unravel the legs, exhale. Halfway lift, fill up. Take your connecting vinyasa. Skipping it, modifying it, intensifying it, whatever you like. Left leg to the sky. Low lunge, exhale out. Sink, breathe in. Pyramid fold, empty. Halfway lift, lengthen, breathe. Walk the hands to the left, keeping everything else as is. Trikonasana, open up right side. Half moon set up, exhale the breath out. Open up, inhale. Side, slide the leg, touch the toes. kick back, breathe in. Take it out to the side, breathe out. Kick back, inhale. One more. Big breath in. Bring the right foot behind the left, fold. Walk the hands to the left, inhale. Forward fold, unravel, exhale. Halfway lift, fill. Go for your connecting vinyasa. Right leg, inhale it up. Exhale it through. Sink and fill. Pyramid fold. Halfway lift. Walk the hands to the right. Trikonasana, open up. Half moon, set up. Breathe in, expand the shape. Side out. Kick back in. Two more, empty. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Right, left foot comes behind the right. Walk the hands to the right. Unravel, forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow. Left leg, take it up. Bring it through. Sink and fill. Pyramid fold. Halfway lift. Walk the hands to the left. Trikonasana, inhale. Half moon set up, exhale. Expand, big breath in. To the right. Inhale, kick. Slide it, exhale. Big breath in. Last one. Inhale. Right foot comes behind the left, fold. Walk the hands to the left. Inhale. Unravel, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, fill. Go for it, connecting vinyasa. Up dog. Down dog, one more either side. Right leg up, in. Exhale it through. Sink, fill. Pyramid fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Walk the hands to the right, empty. Triangle, open up the left, inhale. Half moon, exhale. Expand, big breath in. Side, 3. 2. One more. Foot comes behind, fold. Walk the hands to the right. Unravel. Halfway lift. Go for your flow. Last one, left leg, up it goes. Bring it through. Sink and fill. Pyramid fold. Halfway lift. Walk the hands left. Triangle, open. Half moon set up. Big breath. Side touch. 3. 2. 1. Foot comes behind. Walk the hands to the left. Unravel, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Last connecting vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Close your eyes. 3 deep breaths. Come onto your knees. Set up your Gomukhasana. So right knee in front, toes swing out so your left knee can come in underneath. If you're modifying, like we said at the very beginning, then your left leg goes out in front. See if you can get into the pose a bit deeper now. So really stack, push your thighs and stack your knees. Bring the feet in underneath. Lengthen out the spine. Bring your prop in. Or not, you don't even need a prop. You can literally just lean forward from here. Every breath, every conscious breath, see if you can sink deeper into the pose. Got 3 more breaths. We're going to take it into that twisted roots again as well. We're not going to spend as much time there though, obviously. So slowly peel yourself out. Keep your legs raveled. Lie down and drop your knees over. Either use a prop or don't. Just for 5 deep breaths. Again, see if you can take the twist deeper. Keep the legs looped. Slowly unravel. Happy baby. Last breath. Hug your knees, rock yourself up, set up your Gomukhasana on the other side. So right underneath, left on top. If the right leg's extended, so be it. See if you can push your thighs in so your knees come right on top of one another. Tuck everything in so you're nice and tight. Use your prop, no prop, whatever's suitable. Each breath, find some more depth. Three breaths. Into our twisted roots. Maintain the loop of the legs. Drop them over to the right side. Extend. 5 breaths. Unravel to bridge, just the one. We're only going to do the one today. having said that, you're at home, so if you want to do more, go for it. But set up your bridge. From bridge, if you're a wheel poser, then you can take it into your wheel pose. Push your feet into the floor, push your elbows into the floor, lift your hips, and then tuck in your shoulders. Once your shoulders are tucked, then you can squeeze your shoulder blades underneath to lift your chest. Use your leg strength to lift your hips. At the top end, engage your glutes to get your hips up as high as they can go. 5 breaths. This is going to take us straight into our inversion. So you can either lower down and set up your inversion, or from your bridge pose, you can slide your hands in underneath, take a leg up to the sky, and then the other leg coming into your shoulder stand. You can play with the shoelace version of the legs as well, wrapping the legs around in your shoulder stand, or you can play with the hamstring ekapada. You can even rotate it, so send the foot to the opposite side. Whatever you do on one side, make sure you match it on the other side. If you're in a gentle inversion, then feel free to stay as you are. If you're taking plow, then make your way into your halasana. Toes to the floor above your head. They don't have to touch, they can hover off the floor. Just keep a hold of your waist, core on. Sit bones to the sky. Ear pressure, Karnapidasana. Wherever your knees land, so you might just hug your knees into your chest. They might land on the floor either side of your ears, and you can squeeze everything in. Slowly rolling yourself out. Link by link by link until you land in fish. Open your heart. Allow the consciousness in your heart to illuminate the space around you. One more breath. Release out of it. Hug your knees into your chest. You can choose just to take a gentle twist here. Drop the knees to one side for a breath or 3. Make sure whatever you do, you match it on the other side. You've done enough, so you don't have to do it. You can just come straight into your Shavasana. Legs long, palms face up, down by your side. Relax. Relax into that deep state of consciousness, of yoga.
breath. Just notice the difference from when we started to now, that short hour in our day to ground ourselves, to connect, to cultivate that deep state of consciousness that we take with us into the rest of our day and that we share, whether we realize it or not. Move the body, wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll out the wrists, maybe a stretch. Maybe hug your knees in, roll over to your right side just for a moment. Take 1 or 2 breaths there. And remind yourself of the value of your practice. Whatever gets you to your mat, whether it's personal, physical, doesn't matter. Know that the benefits are so much bigger. Help yourself up to a comfortable seated position, palms coming together at heart center. We'll close our practice with the powerful vibration of Om that also helps lift our consciousness. So I encourage you to join in, take a breath. Thumbs to third eye center, we bow our heads. That state of consciousness that exists within me honors the same state that exists within you and every other living being on this planet. When we tap into that consciousness, we experience unity. Together we are one, together we say Namaste. Thank you for joining me, friends. I don't know about you guys, but I know I always feel so much better after a practice. Have an awesome day today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.